1979 was the first full year of President Daniel Arap Moi's rule. It was a year in which Moi tried to let it be known, both at home and internationally, that Kenya had a new leader. In February, he chaired OAU talks in Nairobi that tried to end the fighting in Uganda between the forces of that country's military leader, General Idi Amin, and Tanzanian troops who had moved into the country to liberate it from Amin's dictatorial regime. As it turned out, the talks did not end the fighting. In April, Idi Amin's 8-year power came to an end when he fled Uganda after his army was defeated by Tanzanian forces in support of Amin's Ugandan opponents. In June, Moi started a 4-day official visit to Britain, during which he was welcomed by Queen Elizabeth. His predecessor, President Jomo Kenyatta, had avoided such trips, preferring to conduct his international relations from Nairobi. But as important as foreign relations were, the year's biggest events had to do with the general election that took place on November 8th, the first since Kenyatta died. The ruling party KANU had made sure that Oginga Odinga and his former Kenya People's Union colleagues were barred from contesting, even though they had technically been readmitted to the ruling party. In that general election, voters threw out nearly half of the members of the previous parliament. Among those who were rejected were some of the leaders who had opposed Moi's succession to the presidency: Kenyatta's brother-in-law and powerful right-hand man Mbiu Koinange, as well as Kihika Kimani, Masinde Muliro, and Taita Arap Towet. But voters also rejected some of Moi's supporters, among them former Mbiri MP Julius Kiano, who went down to the former managing director of Kenya Breweries, Kenneth Matiba. The general election gave Moi a chance to choose a government of his own making. He retained Mwai Kibaki as vice president and Charles Njonjo as attorney general. And he ended up with a large government, 27 cabinet ministers and 50 assistant ministers, making up nearly half of the membership of parliament. More important, Moi brought into the cabinet a number of leaders who owed allegiance only to him. They included Nicholas Biwott, Henry Kosgei,